Hey guys, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the All For People's Victory LA sunglasses. So first off, let's go ahead and pop the sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These sunglasses have 54mm lenses and a 17mm bridge, and these sunglasses are very similar to the original Victory sunglasses that first were launched in 2001. The All For People's Victory have become one of their most recognizable pairs of sunglasses, and that's mostly thanks to the hit TV show Burn Notice, where Jeffrey Donovan's character Michael Weston wore these sunglasses in basically every single episode of that TV series, which really made them very popular. However, this is the All For People's Victory LA, so they're going to be a little bit different than the pair that he wore in the TV show. And for the special LA version, All For People's actually teamed up with the Row to do all the fine details of these frames, which is a really cool collaboration. So if we take a closer look at the fine details of these frames, we can see they have very simple fronts to them. They're just very classy and elegant, no gaudy logos or anything like that on the fronts of the sunglasses whatsoever. And then moving down the temples, we can see this absolutely beautiful linear etching here on the temples of the sunglasses. And by the way, these frames are all made out of titanium, so it's very hard to do that etching. And here we can see they go all the way down to the ear rest, which really adds a cool look and adds a lot of detail and character to these frames. Now moving down to the ear rest, we can see All For People's little logo here for authentication purposes, etched in the outside left ear rest of the frames. And then if we take a look here at the outside right frame, we can see the Rose little logo right there, which is pretty cool little feature there. But of course, when wearing these sunglasses on face, you're not going to see any of those logos or anything like that. They are very discreet and they are for the person who owns the sunglasses, not for anybody else. So like I said, these frames are completely made out of titanium, but the glasses are actually all glass lenses, and the optical clarity of these lenses is absolutely amazing. Everything is very crisp and clear, and they also do have a very nice anti-reflective material here on the back side of the lens. Of course, they are going to block 100% of UVA and UVB rays as well. Now, unfortunately, this particular colorway doesn't come with polarized lenses, which is definitely a little bit annoying because I absolutely love this colorway. This is the exact colorway that, again, Jeffrey Donovan wore in the hit TV show Burn Notice. Basically, I think his lenses are a little bit more orange than these are a little bit more burgundy, but either way, these are definitely the closest to the style that he had. Now these sunglasses are made in Japan, and they're going to say that here in the inner right ear rest of the sunglasses, they just say made in Japan, and then here in the inner right temple, we can see they say All For People's and then the Row after that. Then if we take a look at the lower bridge here, we can see it says 5417. Of course, that stands for the lens size and the bridge width of the frames, and then we can also see they have fully adjustable nose rests, so you can fully adjust these to your liking, which is also really nice to see. Now if we take a look at the inner left ear rest of sunglasses, we can see they do say titanium because these frames are completely made out of titanium. And then if we take a look at the inner left temple sunglasses, we can just see all the special information of these frames. Now because these sunglasses have all glass lenses, All For People's of course has their Breathe logo on the lens, but they actually have two different logos here on the lens. So let's go ahead and start out with the right lens right here. And here on the right lens, we can see the All For People's logo right there. And then if we breathe on the left lens here, we can see the Rose logo, which is really cool to see. Now as far as the build quality on these frames go, it is absolutely fantastic. The Row and All For People's did an absolutely amazing job with these frames. All of these etchings on the temples look absolutely gorgeous, and again, all the fine details of their logos here on the outside ear rests just look amazing. Everything is just really high quality and nice, and again, these titanium frames really don't weigh much. They are very lightweight, even considering the fact that they do have all glass lenses, which is pretty incredible. These sunglasses just feel like a very high-end pair of sunglasses, but that's not too surprising considering the fact that these are made in Japan, and Japan does incredible work with their titanium frames. Now as far as coverage from the sun goes, the sunglasses actually offer pretty decent coverage from the sun. Here up top we can see there really isn't a very big gap to sunlight in unprotected, and here on the side again there's a pretty big gap, but definitely not as bad. I've seen a lot of other sunglasses have lately. So as far as practicality goes, they're pretty practical, definitely not the most and definitely not the worst. They're kind of there in between. Now, as far as pricing goes, these sunglasses are going to run you around $550 directly from All For People's website and in most stores. However, I was able to pick up my pair for around $400 directly from Amazon. So if you guys are interested in current pricing and availability of sunglasses on Amazon, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below where you guys can check them out on Amazon, where usually they have have the absolute best prices of anybody else. But overall, I really do like this pair of sunglasses. These are by far the closest looking pair of sunglasses to having the exact pair that he wore in the TV series. Unfortunately, those pairs are selling for $1,000 to $3,000 on eBay, so I still haven't been able to find a good price on a pair, but these are definitely a very good substitute, and considering the fact that they are under $500, you really can't go wrong with this pair of sunglasses if you want to copy that style that he wore in the hit TV show, again, Burn Notice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give me a big thumbs down below, and of course, make sure to subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.